All right, this is probably the last video on this 1940 Packard formal sedan. I've taken it as far as I'm going to take it. Let me give you a look-see and see where it is, because I am done. It's good enough, I should say. All right, here you go. It's a far cry from what it looked like when I brought it in here. You can see it's in primer. I did not fix all the dents in it. There are dents in it, like in here, and somebody just going to have to take it from here. But overall, it's a fairly easy bodywork fix. It wouldn't take a lot of body work to really make it straight. But this is as far as I'm going to take this car. I want to get on some other projects. But it did come out a lot better than I thought. I took something that probably could not be saved and at least made it to where somebody can take it from here and do some more with it. It is a cool car, but it's a big car. I mean, it is really a big car. I didn't do much on the interior. I did put the seat brackets all back in, and I did the glove box so I can put that on, just so it's covering up a hole. I put the old seat back in it, just so you can see that it had the springs. I didn't do anything but blow them off a little bit. They're horrible. But, you know, it's a car that can be fixed now. And, you know, this is where the vinyl top goes, so I didn't do much in here. You could see some boogers, but of course all this gets covered up with vinyl. But overall, it's not horrible. You know, it's got some couple of whiskey dings and some rust in here. And this car hasn't been on the road since 87. Yeah, that's been a while. So I'm going to let somebody else take it from here. And they are going to do something with it that I am not willing to do. So the car is about 95% complete. The only thing it's really missing is one of the headlight buckets, which are universal. Now that means with all the other models, the headlight bucket is the same, and I think it's a right and a left. I think it's no difference from right to left. But so that shouldn't be a big deal. The only big deal with this car, as far as the things that are goofy and missing, are this chrome that goes around the doors, and this chrome here, and the chrome that goes on the side vents. Those are available. You can go right to the internet and get that stuff. But you're going to pay a lot more for it than I am willing to do. You could almost buy a car for what that chrome's going to cost you. You know, a car that needs everything, like this one did. So I'm not willing to put that much money into this car, even though it's, you know, pretty decent. Even the running boards are not rusted out to speak of. There's a couple little itty-bitty holes here, but overall, these running boards are in good shape. I mean, of course, they need to be recovered and redone, but a lot of times they are just rusted completely out. This car, as far as rust goes, I have gotten a lot of the rust out of it. A lot. Like I said, there's a little place in the stern that needs to be worked on, but I'm not going to do it. I just didn't want to take it that far. Now I got to figure out, see how long it's going to stay in here, and go from there. Because I don't want to tie my garage up with a car I'm not going to work on. And I didn't do anything with the dash. because I've got to take the plastic off and strip the dash, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted somebody to see how the plastic was put on, so I left it there for somebody else to do. And of course, I didn't do anything with the engine. The engine parts are still sitting back here. I don't know if I'm going to have to round up everything that I can round up and put it back inside the car in boxes, but I might have to do that just to get the car out of here, just to roll it out, and I might have to put it back in the shed. I just don't know what I'm going to have to do yet. But, well, that's really about it. Yeah, those are all the engine parts. But you can see it's the chrome on this grill is in good shape. I've got an extra grill that's in really good shape with all the louvers, but I just didn't put it in the car because the louvers are floating. They move back and forth to control the temperature of the engine, and that's one of the ways it does. But they're a little complicated to put in, and I just didn't want to get involved in that because you're going to have to take it back out. And the chrome on these side pieces, they're not bad. They're passable. So, the chrome isn't bad. That's 80% of the chrome is stainless steel or in good shape. I've got all the chrome for the sides. And, of course, the door handles are a little bit hokey. Of course, they're pot metal, but they're probably clean up okay. So, this is where we are. I'm going to call a couple buddies of mine and see if I can get them to take it off my hands for maybe a trade or something. So, we'll see. They said they don't know what to do with a big car because this is a big car. I'm not sure what the wheelbase is. It's probably 142 or something like that. I might even measure it to see what it is. But it's a formal sedan. You can look it up anywhere and get it. But here we are. This is all I'm going to do to it. And that's it. I am going to go over in the other section of the garage and start working back on the 34 Chevy truck. I did a video on that about a year ago. That's when I stopped. So that's where we are. Done here for now. Going to go over there and try a new project. Or get back on an old project. I guess that's more like what I should do. I'll probably try to get the front end under it. The axle and springs. I haven't done that yet, so that'd probably be my task. I got to do something that doesn't cost any money until this jewel goes away. And then maybe I'll have a nickel or two. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So, until next time, when I'm working on a new project, and I'll have something to show you, then I guess I'll see you all later for now. And this is the 40 Packard formal sedan, and adios, dude. Later, bye.